Hope you're doing good today. Thank you for joining my channel. If you just found me, we're going to get into a masculine and feminine reading, double reading. I try to do these separate most of the time, but since I fell behind, I'm going to go ahead and kind of push them together. Also, those of you waiting for personal readings, thank you for your patience. I'm getting into those this week. Your personal will be finished this week if you've been waiting on me. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what's going on. Hey, Annie. All right, hi, guys. Let's see who's the first person in my chat. Karen Kaz. Karen Kaz, you're the first. You're going to get free cards. If anybody else wants to get free cards and a reading for themselves, absolutely free, please don't forget to hit that bell icon so you're aware when I'm on live. And if you're the first person in my live chat, you're going to get some free cards, okay? Kaz, let's see what's going on with your person. Let's see what's going on with your person, Kaz. A few cards. First, we have pleasure. What am I running from? And I'm no good. All right, nothing comes close to how deeply you please me. Well, your person is deeply fascinated by the fact that you kind of have something over them that nobody else has, Kaz. This person knows that you and him have a special bond and deep connection. It's more than just sex. It's intimate at the deepest place in his heart. However, that is exactly what makes him want to run from your connection. He's confused. He doesn't know why he's running away from such a beautiful connection. It comes down to he's still tied up with some karma, all right? He's toxic. He's no good. That's how he feels. He feels like he's still doing some things in his life that are not aligned with your higher self. So how can he align with you? So there is something holding him back there. He's got to step out of his masculine beliefs. And that's, with masculine beliefs, it's I have to be just so. I have to be just right. I have to have enough money. I have to look this particular way. I have to be educated. I have to be this and that. I have to be this specific age. I have to have, you know, all my ducks in order and in a row. That's the masculine belief. It's also sexual, where they're just sexually driven, okay? Money driven and sexual driven. And this might be his toxic karma that he's involved with. He's driven by status, money, or sex. This person does love you very deeply. Let's get a message from him, Kaz. Earth energy, he could be an earth sign, work structure, responsibility, money, grounding, healing, and a reality check needed here. You know, he's focused on his earthly realm, the physical things he can taste, hear, see, and touch. It's his environment, it's his possessions, and it's his position in life. That's what he's preoccupied with right now, and he just wants you to know. He is feeling a little isolated, staying away from people and feeling alone. And he kind of goes within himself. So he just wants to kind of hermit mode, go inside, do some soul searching. And that's really what he's trying to do right now. He's just trying to do some soul searching. So Kaz, that's what's going on. He's doing soul searching right now. All right, welcome everybody. Let's get into your reading. We're going to start with the Divine Masculine. Let's go ahead and take a look at him on top. Whoops. All right. You're welcome, Kaz. Divine Masculine on top, please. Wow, right out the box, huh? Bottom of the deck, abandoned. Okay. I think we're just going to do one big message DM and then we'll do another one, Divine Feminine. I feel like I need a lot more cards to clarify the situation. Leaping into love. Bottom of the deck, talking smack. Two aces so far, just about. No, that's a... Oh, that's the Magician. Never mind. Never mind. One ace. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have three of... What is this? Three of Cups? I just want to tell you as I'm shuffling some other cards here, we've got an Ace of Cups. We've got the Fool card. We've got Healing. And we've got the Magician. Then we have Separation. Then we have Eight of Wands in reverse. And then we have Cycles. And then we've got the World card. Then we've got the Twin Flame card. And then we've got Three of Cups. Just to let you know what we've got out so far. All right, so bottom of the deck here, we have stubborn and flat out wrong. Okay, he's feeling very stubborn, your DM. He could be a she, all right? Your masculine is being distant, so you won't see the truth. There is a very spicy sexual attraction to you. It's one of a kind. It's a very intense chemistry. That's being healed right now. It's going to take a little time. That's more of a Temperance card, Saggy energy. Then we've got the Magician, Major Arcana, the Fool card, Major Arcana. This is a huge, monumental, just major, mark your calendar, right? Major shift into a new beginning for the Divine Masculine. He is taking a leap, literally leaping into love and leaping over here with faith and trust in the universe. There's a brand new beginning happening for the masculine with you. Ace of Cups, this is a love offer. I'm going to offer you my heart, but it's going to take some time. I'm figuring out what I want to do and what my plan is. My plan is I need to separate. This is a breakup situation. Could be with a Gemini or Virgo. Okay, could be a Sag, but I've got to break up with the situation. Eight of Wands in reverse, it hasn't happened yet. There is some hesitation. Why? Because there's some cycles that this person keeps going through, all right? And he's trying to break that cycle. This full moon is really pushing your masculine to break that cycle. He's ready to cut them the fuck off, ending relationships. This is coming, soon to come. I feel like it might be double time. I'm sorry to report that. But with Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like it's going to be 8+ weeks. And I'm actually feeling like it could be double. I'm feeling like it could be 16 weeks for this person before the world happens. And it's a completion and an ending and a finale. The world also heralds a union. It's from start to finish. And notice we have the Fool, which is the 0, Major Arcana, the very beginning. And then we have the end. Okay, number 22, Major Arcana, the ending. So we've got the beginning and the end. You guys are reaching a completion for sure of your twin flame cycle. This person is going to be healing their inner child. There is some mom and dad issues that are being dealt with. There's a painful past, and there has been some really difficult family disputes. And that's what needs the mending. That's what's taking some time here with Temperance. Let's get some more energy for what the masculine's going through right now. Well, we've got tempting. We've got the temptress. You are so tempting. So this person is really turned on by you sexually, intimately. You guys may be secretly exchanging messages. All right. Next, we have I miss your warmth, cold shoulder. The masculine may have been giving you the cold shoulder. We have distant, so you won't see the truth. There's something your masculine does want to hide from you. And being distant is that purpose. He or she does not want you to know what's really going on in their life personally right now. Let's get some more energy for your masculine, please. I'm fighting so hard to become a better man. This is determined. For some of you guys, it could be a woman, but it's I'm fighting hard to become a better man. The next card here is more sexual energy. Listen, I fantasize about you every night, the art of seduction. You know, this person may have some sexual images in their mind about you, may have some actual pictures that they look back at, some videos, some ideas, some memories, but they're thinking about you in an intimate way. They miss you. All right, this person does miss you a lot. They don't understand why they're giving you the cold shoulder, except for the fact that they're hiding what's really going on in their life. They don't want you to know. Bottom of the deck is soul cleanse. I'm purifying my mind and my soul. So again, becoming a better man, becoming a better person. For some of them, a woman, you know. And it's just like, I am doing the work. He was down here, Matt. You're calling him to be with you? Sumo, go. Go on. Sorry, guys. Okay. So Leaping in Love card, this is what we're reading right now as far as the oracle for your masculine. Romeo and Juliet. Okay, I have no clue who these people are, but Bogey and Bacall? Who the fuck is that? I have no clue, but that's what it says. They've got nothing on you. It's romance time. Whether it's a new partner or falling more deeply in love with your own rock star life. Become besotted with your dreams. Act as if it has already happened. Everything, as they say, is coming up roses. Only this time without the thorns. Oh, okay. So we have a new love, leaping in love. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a masculine that is definitely leaving and separating from an old situation and diving into a new one. And I wonder who that could be with. I'm sure you guessed it. Pretty sure it's you. The twin flame. If you're currently in a relationship right now and you feel like your marriage or your connection or your love life is falling apart, this message is not for you. I really feel like this message is for a divine masculine who wants to give a love offer to a new person, okay? Because we've got the Magician, which is new, the Fool, which is new, Leaping in Love, which is new, all right? And new doesn't have to be like you've never met them before. New could just mean it's new to me because this person is already involved. This person is already healing themselves and getting prepared for a new relationship. I do feel very strong Libra, even though I don't see it in here. I just feel like this is about balance and harmony. Rahu is there in Libra. No, that's Ketu. Ketu, solving karma. Solving karma, healing old issues, old relationships, problems. You know, it's time to heal. And that's what I really see, healing my inner child. I see somebody also healing a family issue. So if there's some family dispute or a family issue, I see that getting resolved. Tell me more about this love, please. Tell me more about this love. Well, a few cards want to pop out. I'm going to pull the ones that I think want to pop out? That's it. Okay. So what wanted to pop out is, first, give your relationship a chance. Work on this partnership. So again, there's a partnership that requires some effort. You guys are both going to have to work at this really hard. It's not going to be easy. Okay, give it a chance. Then we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I love that. All right, then we've got children. And again, I said earlier, family issues are getting resolved. Your love life is being affected by children. Then we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Playfulness. So I do say there is going to be some flirting. If you have been talking to your masculine, expect some flirting. Some back and forth, some teasing, some kind of flirting. But this masculine does need to let go of control issues. And again, there's like a family dynamic here. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, this is why it's going to take a little time. There could be somebody else that's in their life that is controlling, but that's what's getting dealt with. Down here under the Three of Cups, we have Strength card. Okay, so reconciliation is going to take courage. The courage to do what? To end a relationship. Ten of Swords, stabbed in the back, betrayal. It's going to kind of feel like that. This is a very, very painful ending of another connection. Who could it be with? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The masculine has to end a relationship with somebody who's had control over their money, control over their financial aspects of how they live. It could be their car. It could be their house in which they live. It could be their children. It could be so many different factors. But, you know, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this person could have been very controlling. They're no longer in love with that person. Two of Cups in the reversal. They want to break up that union, break up that marriage, break up that connection. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse, and that talks about a lack of sexual interest, a lack of desire. It also talks about a lack of wanting a child, perhaps a son, not wanting a child, not wanting children with this person. They've already decided, I don't want that. This is not something I see myself going forward with. I already know what I want, and I want out. This is flat out, I want out of a connection. Page of Wands, I'm not going the journey. I'm not going the distance with you. I'm not interested in furthering this connection. I don't want to be committed to this Queen of Pentacles anymore. This person is selfish, dictating, and controlling, and unnurturing. Very, very controlling is really what I hear. I'm ready to go ahead and just end it. This is the last straw that broke the camel's back. All right, this is the one, the match that lights the flame. All right, this is on fire now. It's coming to a abrupt ending. It is going to be painful. Strength card, Leo energy, could be dealing with a Leo, a very controlling Leo perhaps. But either way, it's a Leo energy that says, I need courage. I need courage and strength to overcome this monumental breakup issue and reconcile and have a reunion with somebody else. Fruit on the tree. 3 just marks good things, spiritual, divine guidance. It also represents a celebration at the ending of a cycle. All right. 10 of Cups down there for them, also in the reverse. This talks about an unhappy family, an unhappy home, and an unhappy connection, one that is doomed to break up. So really what I see happening in the masculine is plain and simple. There's a breakup happening. Let's see what the masculine wants to tell the divine feminine about all of this. I am someone who's looking for real love. Real love. Ridiculous, inconvenient, consuming, can't live without each other love. Message from Sex in the City. This is just an acknowledgement that your masculine knows that the situation they're in is not real love. Not by a long shot. Also, we have, I want more. I want the fairy tale. Pretty woman. You know, they want more than their mediocre relationship. They want more than what they're dealing with right now. That's just not it for them. They're looking around and saying, this is it. This is the major relationship in my life. This is supposed to be my life. The love of my life, the romance of my life, the woman or the man that's got my heart. This is it. This is the one. No. And they're doing that reevaluation, and they know they have to get the fuck out of there. Getting the fuck out of there. Down here. I vow to fiercely love you in all your fucking forms now and forever. I promise to never forget that this is a once in a lifetime love. From the vow. Now they do realize they have been stubborn, controlling, and flat out fucking wrong. Plain and simple. And that's a wake-up call. I've been stubborn and flat out wrong about this. Can you ever forgive me? Yeah, I'm sure you can. A lot of people can, but not everybody, you know? You're going to have those, listen, you're going to have those people that are in relationships and they've been married for fucking 25 years, 30 years, you know, whatever, more than that maybe. And they're just like, you know, don't go back to your ex. Don't go back to trash. Don't go back to someone. Leave it alone. Go get someone new, you know. And that's good advice for a lot of people. But with reconciliation, the twin flame journey, and the Three of Cups, along with give your relationship a chance, I really feel the masculine is not starting a relationship with somebody brand new. I really feel like the masculine is returning to someone they've already been with. And I have a very strong feeling that it's that twin flame. And a lot of people don't understand the twin flame dynamic. They don't. They just think, you know, it's not healthy for you. It's not good for you. They've hurt you. You need to stay away from that person. That's not the art of healing. Let's think about healing for a moment in respects to relationships. So let's say there's a wound that you have to heal inside of your heart. It's a damaging memory. It's just, it's a very big wound in your life. Every time you try to deal with it, you go to a counselor, you do talk therapy, or you just talk with someone, or you try to do healing work by yourself, it hurts. You start to cry. You feel things. And instead of continuing, you stop talk therapy, you bury it, you leave it alone, and you don't deal with it. You don't want to deal with it. Why? Because it hurts. So you'd rather just not mess with it and not heal it. It's too emotional, it causes too many memories and too much pain. So what's in the past, just leave it in the past. Do you think you would ever give anybody advice like that? Oh, don't worry about healing that old wound. It's old. Get rid of it. Just forget about it. Bury it under the rug. Leave it alone. Run away from it. Don't ever deal with it. Just live your life and never look back. You would never give anybody advice about healing in that retrospect, in that manner. Never. Every single one of you would tell that person you need to feel it to heal it. You're going to have to go inside and deal with that hurt. So why is it so different in relationships? This is where people are asshat backwards. Nope, that fucker's painful. That fucker's an asshole. She's a bitch. She's a piece of shit. That's an ex. You had problems. You had drama. Walk away. Run away with what you have now. Leave it alone. Get away. You know, how is that solving anything? Especially if it's a soulmate or a twin flame. Are you ever going to figure out any karma? Are you ever going to solve karma? Are you ever going to get over your problems and solve them? And maybe you want to work it out. Maybe you don't want to work it out. Maybe once you and your person solve your issues, you decide to go your separate ways in a healthy, happy, loving way. And that's fine. No one ever said that's not allowed. Maybe you decide to be together for the rest of your lives. Who knows what that holds? But there's a gift in dealing with your problems. There's a gift in going back and reconciling and hashing out some differences with someone from your past that is returning to your life for a reason. Remember, they're divinely guided. They're not just showing up to hurt you. They're not just showing up to cause you more pain. They're showing up to heal. We have a lot of healing inner child, healing family dynamics, healing period. There's a lot of healing between you and this person that needs to be done. No one's going to force you guys into a relationship, but Spirit is trying to bring them back into your life for a reason, at the very least for a major healing. So you can, the World card, cycles end your karma and or your pain and suffering. Now, there seems to be a lot of family dynamic issues in this particular relationship. This person would have had a troublesome childhood, and this person would have also possibly had children and been a troublesome parent. This person would have also had trouble in marriages because of this whole family dynamic, which is screwed up. This person has a fear of abandonment. And yeah, by the person that we're talking about, it is the masculine because we're doing the masculine reading. But just confirmation, this is the divine masculine's issue. And the divine masculine wants to get out of being stuck and have a fresh start. Planting a seed in a new direction. So the universe is really bringing you guys together for deep restorative healing. So anyways, yeah, the advice you get from people that are like, run, get away, you know, you don't need to always follow that advice unless you feel like it resonates with you. The only time that I feel you should run away from a relationship is if you have someone that's unhealthy, in a psycho, toxic, stalking, abusive situation. This is someone that likes to cut you, strangle you, threaten your life. Someone that might be threatening the ones you love. That's obviously extremely unhealthy. It could also be an obsessive person that is very unhinged. They've got pictures of you all over their fucking wall. They fucking pay homage to you. They're just obsessed. You've tried everything to get away from this person, but they're just fucking snatching everything they can from you. Your keys, they're keeping, how do you say, they're keeping tabs on where you go by a location tracker or device. They're stalking, they're driving by, they're looking for you in a very unhealthy, unhinged way. They're obsessed. I'm not talking about reuniting with some unhinged psychopath, you know, like the movies, okay? Where you might be like fearing for your life or wondering, would this person kill you or themselves if they didn't have you? Or, you know, this person doesn't want to move on from you because they'll die if you're not in their life, or they'll threaten to wreck your car and hurt your person. And I'm not talking about getting involved with somebody sick and deranged and obsessive like that. Okay, that's unhealthy. So please check yourself before you wreck yourself and before you assume that I would give any advice on my channel about anything sick and deranged like that, because I am not sick and deranged, okay? Moving on. This is a twin flame soulmate energy. No one here is obsessed. No one. In this particular message, no one is obsessed. This is I love you and you love me. This is a one-of-a-kind, spicy sexual chemistry. You guys have the hots for one another on a level of 1 to 10, a 10, okay? We have someone that wants to give their emotions over, wants to give their heart with the Ace of Cups, but they have to do some healing at a very deep level involving their family. And that's going to take some time. Eight of Wands in reverse is hesitant. I'm hesitant to end this cycle. I'm hesitant to separate from this karmic situation. I'm hesitant. I know I need to, and I will. But, you know, this is a frightening situation. But the more they miss you, the more they want to be with you. And they are fighting like hell to be that better person. So let's keep going. Let's get a Moonology oracle for the masculine in regards to the feminine. What is changing in the divine masculine's world? And how is that going to affect the feminine? What's changing? I'm hearing a challenge is being presented to the DM. So we've got communication, new moon in Gemini. Bottom of the deck, new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. We have loving communication, and notice both of these cards are the new moon. What is changing between you and your masculine is it's new. It's not the old masculine, it's not the old problems and the old drama. It's new. You're getting a fresh new start with the Fool in the world. You guys are kind of getting a fresh new slate. Feels brand new to me. Baby skin brand new. So we could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini also in the changes. But we have the answers you need are coming. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember that your words have consequences and impact to your listener. Right now, you guys need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you guys need are welcoming soon. The issues that you've been facing are just one or a few conversations away from being resolved. You guys are inquiring about a love situation, so a little flirting is definitely called for. If you guys are in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the very old but non-Gemini saying, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have an enormous power. Metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn in 1871 through 1940 said and put it this way, your word is your wand. You create magic, and you create your own reality every time you express yourself in thoughts, and especially as words. The attune to the moon magic is you have an important conversation coming up. Just stay calm. Also, don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off a situation and just move on. Also, new job opportunities, they have some good prospects. Talk, talk, talk is the emotional but fulfilling energy of communication that Gemini gives. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card also indicates an enjoyable, communicative, social event. Since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing, but the new moon discusses a great time to pull back and observe. And you guys also got talk and smack, so there's a lot of talking. In fact, like way too much talking. In addition, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini is all about the start of a new cycle and the form of communication with someone important. Talking things through is the answer to whatever you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person for whatever reason, maybe you're blocked, you can journal about it. You can write them a text or an email or some other form of communication. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there's a new start coming, but also if your situation is about a lover, even children, there's a new start coming. Time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card also tells you that if you've been too frivolous lately, you need to get around to doing some grounding work again. But more importantly, drawing this card emphasizes you need to communicate, and communication is in the energy right now. So it's time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. So, yeah, I definitely feel like your masculine's all in their head and they're getting into their heart. First, it's going to take some weeks for them to solve some karma and get into their emotions. But communication is definitely happening. This person likes to flirt, but they're all talk. It's like, oh, I'm into you. I want to do this to you. I want to do that to you. But when you call them on it, you're like, okay, well, come on over. Are you coming? No, I can't come. Something's holding me back. And you're like, why are you all talk? You act like you want this. But then when it comes down to this, you tuck tail and run. So this person has some fear issues for sure. But they're going to be texting you, calling you, and communicating with you. So at the very least, Divine Masculine is going to be reaching out and giving you a call. Or at least a text. Bottom of the deck, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Let's see what's up with that. The overall underall energy between you guys right now. Wait, one more thing. I have to say something. And this kind of frustrates me. I don't get mad at anybody, guys. I love you all. But it kind of frustrates me when I get messages like they can't call me or text me because I blocked them. I have a few questions with that. Question number one, why are you watching a video about someone and the person that you think of during the reading is the someone that you blocked? If you blocked them, it means you don't want any more anything with them. So why would you be watching a video and thinking of them and perceiving that message to be about them? So that's a very confusing energy, and it means you're very confused. You're taking out aggression, and you're not dealing with your emotions. Because your emotions are bringing you towards that person, but your actions are pushing you away. So that's an issue. Secondly, if you really want to talk to that person and they're in your heart, unblock them. Why have you not unblocked them? Why are they blocked? Okay. And third, are you really over them? I think the answer is a no. And you shouldn't be watching tarot like that about them. If you're taking unhealthy actions to block, but yet you're thinking about them obsessively or feeling certain types of things about them, you are a very confused individual, and you need to get grounded and figure out what the fuck you're doing, because you're confusing the universe. The universe needs direction, directives. And if you're telling the universe, I want to attract this person back to me, but yet you're blocking them, the universe is mixed signals, very confused. And I just want to go out of my way and say this. They're not coming back. They're not coming back because you have not allowed that door to be open for them to come back. So if that's you, don't expect a call, don't expect a text, don't expect a visit, and don't expect an energy shift. It's not happening. And it's not happening because you're not letting it happen, because you are controlling the situation. And you need to let go of control issues and let the situation unfold naturally. You're blocking your own fate. Anyways, that was just an additional message for someone, because I believe it or not, I do see a lot of those messages. And if it's confusing to me as a reader, I can only imagine how the universe is confused by your desires. Because the universe is constantly asking you questions. What do you want? So I can give it to you. And you're sending mixed signals. Okay. So we have bring love into the situation. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius means no looking back. Change is on the way, and it could come quickly. Whether you're on the verge of something brand new or something reinvented, it depends on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with a suggestion that the overall underall energy of the shift in between your guys' connection says, be your own person, act independently, be loving and kind, and don't be so pragmatic. Be forgiving, be flexible. Take the time to be in the essence of your loving energy and your emotional energy. Aquarius energy has an electric kind of feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of some of the past issues and move towards the future and the new as soon as possible. This is about forgiving old hurts, letting go of grudges, and opening up your heart to love again. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. And the universe is a who makes anything possible and acts on your behalf. So you need to be more detached from a past karmic situation. You also need to think outside the box, because that's going to bring the solution. It's time to improve karma by doing some charitable work, and more pragmatism is called for. Aquarius is the sign of invention and modern advances in technology and humanity. It's about morals, and its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively, well, emotionally detached. Unless Jupiter is in the sign of Aquarius, in which it is. Currently, Vedic sidereal astrology, right now in the moment, Jupiter is in Aquarius. And when Jupiter's in Aquarius, he acts like a loving, doting mother or father, and he wants to flow love and affection on to the ones closest and also to the world. So you're going to notice that everyone here is going to be feeling especially in their heart about being forgiving and moving on past old wounds and healing the world and healing their own relationships. But in this connection, remember, we need a plan, pragmatism. So it's more than just the emotional. It's about logic. What is an actual plan that needs to happen to get yourselves out of a pickle? Whenever you pull this card, no matter when you draw it, dropping convention works really well. Well, hello, Boom Boom. Hi. Hi, Boom Boom. Here's your baby. Hi. Hi, Turkey. Okay. So anyways, it's all good in the hood so far. We're going to get a soul journey card and call this one done, and I'm going to move into the feminine. It probably won't be this long, but it will still be good. So let's see what's going on. Hey, Max. I'm doing okay, hun. It's been jerking my heart. Missing my grandma. She was so special. But I know she's even closer with me right now. I can have her especially close to me. It just brings tears to my eyes knowing she's not sucking air here with the rest of us. Or I can just hear her laugh or call her. But I know she's here. So, okay, let's get the soul journey card. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the divine masculine energy. All right, so we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Nothing's wrong with self-love and self-care. And that's what's happening in the masculine energy right now. Self-love and self-care. Stepping back, being distant so you won't see the truth at how difficult their situation is right now. Staying away from you so they can get confidence. Knowing this is a time to tell themselves, I'm worth it. I'm worth getting out of this toxic relationship. I'm worth being loved immensely and beautifully and freely and so passionately. I'm worth being in a passionate relationship. I'm worth the universe going out of their way to help heal me and fix my personal love life. I'm worth that. I'm worthy. I'm worthy of my twin flame to be with me and love me. I'm worthy of forgiveness. I'm worthy of love from my children and forgiveness from them. I'm worthy. And I'm so much more worthy than the love that was denied me in childhood. I'm so much more worthy than the painful childhood that I experienced. I deserved more than that, and I deserve more today. And that takes somebody strong, and that's that Leo strength card under the 3 of Cups. So yes, masculine, you are damn right, you're worth it. And masculine's fighting to become that better person. So, this is the last one for them. Well, let's read it. Divine masculine. It's easy to perceive others as being better than you, deserving a better life than you. But this is a trap of the ego, of judgment. There is no greater or lesser than you. There is only those who are different, those who have learned to reveal their gifts at a different or lesser degree, or greater degree. Everyone is born with different abilities of the soul and different karmas and paths. You have a unique perspective to share with the world, and that's special, and you have a stamp on it. Perhaps you may not even be aware or in tune with your incredible gifted self. Why not try to make a list of 10 things of yourself that are abilities you only possess, that you love about yourself, these things that you hold in high regard. Sometimes you need to be reminded how actually different and special you are. Remember that you did not come down to this planet by accident. You have a meaning and a reason for being here, even if it is only to affect one other person. You are a treasure and a treasure chest of incredible gifts and talents. Now is the time to celebrate that beautiful you. All right. Masculine, it looks like it's all good in the hood. I mean, honestly. We've just got some time to do some healing. I just want to say as I close on the masculine energy, you miss your divine feminine very much. You miss her touch or his touch. You miss the connection that was passionate and romantic. You miss the friendship with the 3 of Cups, okay? Because this is a great friendship. You miss laughing, goofing off, having good times. You miss cuddling. You miss the romance. You miss all these things. And you're working very hard at putting closure to some karmic cycle and some karmic relationship that is just not for you anymore. It served its purpose. You learned and you grew from it. That was the purpose of it. And it's okay to close the book, to close the chapter and move on. Again, I stand by my feelings where I think this is going to be about a 16-week process, okay? Before this can come into some kind of a reunion. But I do foresee a reunion and a reconciliation between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The signs that stand out to me in this particular reading are Libra, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Gemini. Those are the signs that stand out. So good luck, guys, on this journey if that's you, if that's some of you guys, okay? And we're going to dive in now at, oh my gosh, 50 minutes and get into the divine feminine. Because she needs a reading too. Or he, you know what I'm saying? He, she, you guys confuse the fuck out of me. I hate all this pronoun shit. Can't we just go back where I didn't have to do that? I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of that. Don't you guys, I mean, let's be honest. Does everybody get tired of that? It's like you just want to say he or she without being judged. Like, oh, did you say it right? Did you include the other party? It's so frustrating. I mean, if you grew up in the 80s or before, even the 90s, you will understand and sympathize what I'm saying because you're like, yeah, we didn't grow up like that. This is work. Pronouns is work. Okay. What is it? Yeah.
She's tiny ball.
Yeah, I know how to put things together.
I think I can go back in that hole.
There.
Thank you. I'm gonna make another boil.
Okay, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my other deck? Okay, guys, so we're going to get into the divine feminine. If you're just tuning in and watching me, we are 51 minutes in. We just finished the divine masculine reading, and we are diving into the feminine. If you guys want to purchase any readings from me, private readings, I'm a few weeks behind, but I can get to you. If you want to donate anything to my channel, you can do so at Cash App. Money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. Oh, I got some chocolate on here. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any merchandise or anything else with this video, please do so on my website, www.jks1111.com. Oh, thank you, Star. I appreciate you, honey. Okay. And yes, I did not forget, we do need to do the 55s and the 22s. We're going to do that probably tomorrow. I'm just getting back into the groove of things, so give me a moment on that. Maybe tonight if I'm feeling up to it, but we'll see. So Divine Feminine, the first card you have out is the answer is no. And there's a barrier. We have mirroring. We have the healing card for you also. We have purge. Bottom of the deck is signs. Okay. You are definitely halting some kind of a visit or a connection or a message from your DM. You're not ready. You're just not ready. You're like, Steph, now's not the time. Thank you, Kiara K, for the $3.33 on Cash App. I love the threes. Thank you so much. So what is it you are causing a barrier on? KK, oh, thank you so much for the $11.91. I love you. Thank you, Kaz, for that beautiful 11, another master number. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Bless you guys. Abracadabra. Wow, working on your manifestation. We have over your shoulder. You kind of feel watched. You feel like somebody is watching you. All right? Ted, you had a funny comment I want to read. Don't worry about the pronouns. We know it's interchangeable energy. Thank you, Ted. Thank Thank you. Well, you're good, but some people are like, you didn't mention this. So I always try to mention it, but boy, is it extra work. But thank you for knowing that. Remember, any sex mentioned, even by accident, guys, or even on purpose, is switchable. Okay? It's switchable. So you're blocking your masculine in so many ways. I don't think it's because you don't love him or her. I don't think it's because you don't want a connection with your masculine. I think there's something that's going on inside of you. And you're kind of saying, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this yet. I need a little bit more time. I've got to get some things out of me. I've got to detox. A lot of you guys might be working on your body or your chakras as well right now. You're going through a transformation. And it's also just a part of mirroring. And the mirroring is, I know that they're taking some time out. The masculine's taking time out, doing them, going inside, taking like a 16-week, period of whatever. And so you're kind of mirroring that and going, I need to take time for me as well. So we have flirt. We have children. We have honeymoon. We have deception. And we have two more that want to come out. Let go of control issues. The situation needs to unfold naturally. And we have reconciliation also coming out. So here's the deal. You are happy to be communicating with your masculine again. It feels like it's again because there's recently been a reconciliation. And you manifested the reconciliation with the abracadabra card. You manifested it. But as soon as they came back into your energy, you were like, what are you hiding from me? I sense there's something about children that you're hiding from me. So I don't know what that's about, but there's something that the Divine Feminine feels is murky and not right in regards to children. Maybe they're hiding something from you about children. Or if you have a child with your DM, with your masculine, you feel like your Divine Masculine is hiding things about your children together or your child while with another party. But there is this happy reunion where it's flirting and it feels like the honeymoon stage. You guys are huggy and kissy and flirty. And that feels wonderful. And you both feel that way mutually about each other. But then there's this block and it's just like, hold on, there's something not right about this situation. Could it be that you feel like your masculine is hiding a child from you? Or some secret pregnancy from you? Remember, abracadabra, your word is your wand. Your thoughts become things. Do not create a situation that you don't want because you fear it. And that is something important that I want to tell you. How do you cast out those thoughts? Those abandonment thoughts, those hurtful, fearful thoughts. You have to start correcting them every time you get that thought. Every time you get it. Every time you get a bad thought that hurts you and puts you in fear, correct it and say, nope, that's not my reality. That's not what I'm calling in. That's not what I'm experiencing. That's not my story. That's not how it's going to go down. TQ, yeah, you're resonating with that. Look at that. So another card here is, I wonder if you're happy without me. And this is in the barrier. The answer is no. Wow, look how that fell on top of each other. I wonder if you're happy without me. The answer is no. They are not happy without you. But they're also not telling you everything that's going on in their life. Okay? They're not telling you what's going on. Let's get another card here. Divine Feminine energy, please. Divine Feminine only. Ooh, look, you are mirroring. I'm becoming a better person. The masculine got the same card. Different deck. The masculine got, I am becoming a better man. For those of you just coming in, this is the card that the masculine got. I'm fighting so hard to become a better man. So I am not surprised that you are mirroring and I'm becoming a better person. I love that. All right, so you're both working on yourselves. Bottom of the deck, you came closer to me than anyone. There's something very special about this divine masculine. Something that's irreplaceable. But you keep looking over your shoulder, being suspicious. Sus. You feel like you got to watch out for something. Again, the biggest message I have so far, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you manifest. We're going to go ahead and read that because that is the biggest message so far. Abracadabra. Aladdin's not the only one with 3 wishes. You too have a magical lamp that can summon all your desires to your doorstep. It's a simple matter of making a clear intention and letting go of any fool notion that you have to wait for the genie, because actually you're the genie and you're the magic. Wow. So I'm going to read over your shoulder because this is in the past. If it's behind your shoulder, it's in the past. Those reoccurring patterns in your life, throw them overboard. Whoever said those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it was full of shit. You only repeat patterns when you continue to stare at them. You get hypnotized and you act them out. Take one last look back, if you must, and then say sayonara for good. No more patterns of manifesting your fears. You're creating your own demons, your own monsters. You're creating the karmic energies. You're creating your reality. I am also a creation of your reality. You projected me out here to talk to you. I am a form of your higher self. We are deeply connected. We do have a soul contract as well, as souls that were meant to come here and learn from one another and grow from one another for purposes beyond our knowing right now. But everything you're experiencing, your kids, your job, your car, your house, your relationships, and the dramas inside of them are all a scene playing out from your book that you wrote about the story of your life. If you don't like the part in the acting that you're seeing and the part that you're in, rewrite the story. It is time for you now to heal and stop creating those cycles and patterns. There's a lot of fear here. The good news is you have lovingly created a reunion. You created a reconciliation. You created flirting from your person. You created a honeymoon phase. So the romance and the chemistry came from you. So not all bad things are coming from you. But you're also creating the fear surrounding it. It's like, this is too good to be true. As soon as you manifest this beautiful reconciliation, fear strikes in, deception, and it brings you to your knees. And it makes you feel powerless against your fear. This is you conquering your fears. Let's get some tarot. Thank you, Star Crossing, and thank you, Markers. Yeah, if anybody needs my services, please go to my website, www.jks1111.com. I'd be happy to service you. Spirit, tell me what's going on here with the Divine Feminine energy. Let's get some real answers. Divine Feminine world right now. Divine Feminine world. Peacocks may be your thing. I don't know, the peacocks just struck out to me today. I didn't even really notice there were peacocks till just now. Peacocks. Oh, and owls and lilies and other birds. Huh, just noticed. Interesting. So the card that comes out is 10 of Swords. Another card that comes out for you is the Chariot. Cancer vibes. Another card that comes out for you is the Star card in reverse. And another card that comes out for you is the Four of Cups in reverse. Let's see one more. What's calling out to me? This one, bottom over here. High Priestess in reverse. Be careful with your own magic. You're very magical, as you already know. You do have the magic to create, but when she's in reverse, you're not trusting yourself. You're not believing in the power that you have to create. What's causing you to doubt that? Bottom of the deck. This one keeps popping out too. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There is an earth sign in your life, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that's going down. I don't know who it is, but if there's an earth sign, they're going down. They're not going to succeed in whatever evil plot they had against you. They're not going to succeed in something that they had over you. This is a knowing from the universe. They will not succeed. They will not keep hold of what they have hold of. If somebody's got a hold of something over you, they're not going to remain holding it. If somebody's got a hold of your person in a commitment, they will not have it. This is a message from the universe. The other one here is Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is coming out of poverty, coming out of lack mentality. This is coming out of a period of financial stress, but also coming out of a period of abandonment. Eat Me, when you talk about a specific sign, I'm speaking of another person. So if you're watching me and I'm saying if there's an earth sign that has something over you or against you, it does not pertain to you, first person. This is only pertaining to somebody else. If you don't have an earth sign in your life, then disregard that particular message. But that was a message from the universe for someone, maybe a few people. So then we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I like this because it matches the Four of Cups in reverse. And it's coming out of abandonment and rejection. You're welcome, hun. So someone here is coming out of rejection, and I think it's hard for you to believe. It's okay. We've all been hurt. I get that. I'm going to be honest with you. You have been rejected so many times for so many different reasons. It's hard for you to really believe that you're coming out of rejection. And it's like just when you get that love, that connection, that reconciliation, you don't want to believe it. You're like, why do you're questioning it, okay? Why? Why? Why is this happening to me? This is the Star card in reverse. You get a blessing, but you question it. Aquarius. And remember, the masculine got new moon in Aquarius. So that's about bringing more love into the situation. Someone here in the divine feminine energy is doubtful that they deserve the love and the connection they have coming from someone they had a very difficult breakup with. Okay, this is a past person. You guys had a very cold ending. There was some blocking energy between you guys in the past. Blocking on social medias and blocking on the phone. There was also betrayal and backstabbing in the past. There was a very, very hurtful ending that felt like death. And it felt like a complete, forever ending death between you and this person. So for you, yeah, it's like, this is not real. It's not real that this situation could come back to life. We've got the Chariot moving forward, and it's like, yeah, it's real. Abracadabra, it's real. I am moving forward. I'm coming towards you. Things are moving forward. This is magic. This is love. This is emotion. This is triumph and victory with the Chariot. You win. You hit the jackpot. You hit the lottery. But instead of saying, I won, I won, I won, you're saying the machine must be broke. Something must have happened. It couldn't really be me. There's no way. I need more information. I do. Tell me more about the situation, Spirit. Because we are having a purging. Spirit, can you open up the Divine Feminine's heart and tell me more? Okay, so I got 2. Can I get a little bit more? So the cards that come out is one-sided. This is betrayal. And the way you feel is, Steph, my entire relationship and situation has been nothing but one-sided. It's been unfair. My side's never been heard. I've never been understood. No one's been sitting in my situation. No one. No one. And the universe has been against me even. That's how you feel. The universe has conspired against me. I've lost faith. I haven't trusted my own instincts because they've led me astray before, is how I feel. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to purge these negative thoughts from my head, but my experience has only shown me negative. I almost have some trouble believing in miracles. I have some trouble believing in transformation. I have some trouble believing that good can come from this situation. It's been so long. It's been so hard. We've had so many barriers and so much hurt. How is this happening? How is this reconciliation even here? We have your love life is affected by children. This could be your childhood also coming up, striking you deep in the heart. Your childhood has caused you to feel this way. For some of you, you have children with this person, and they've hurt you immensely with children. But for both of you, children are involved, whether it's your past, life selves, your children, or your childhood, or between each other. But that's a factor for both of you guys. Yeah, there's definitely something with the Libra. So coming out of the cold, Libra energy, Knight of Swords in reverse. This person's not going to be as harsh with you. This person was mean. This person hurt you. This person has said some really hurtful things to you before, like cold as fuck. It's hard for you to forget. It's hard for you. You remember all those things they said. You remember some of the things they've done. And it's hard for you to get your head out of that past space. Then we've got the Emperor, somebody standing upright, coming to you with a honest to goodness, solid, I love you. An honest, I'm going to be here. It's very hard for you to trust. This is the Divine Masculine energy in the upright. But Temperance in the reverse, I haven't quite healed that yet. I haven't quite healed. Some of you guys may have a problem trusting men, trusting father figures, or just trusting the masculine in general. But there is some mistrust here with that, and it's like a deeply rooted situation. For some of you, you might have been abused in the past by a man. It's just hard for you to trust. You think all men are alike. You think all men are the same. You think all men, you know, are this way. And even if it's a woman, you just think you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And so there's these doubts, there's these fears, again, stemming from childhood. But most of this is just fear. And you're trying to do some self-preservation because you don't want to get hurt again. 9 of Cups down here in the upright. And you're just like, I want to protect myself. 5 of Swords. 5-5, this is what needs to change. You want to protect yourself and fight off the dragons and demons that seek out to hurt you, yet you're the one creating dragons and demons at this time. And you're afraid of the 5 of Cups, which is to hurt you again, betray you, leave you abandoned out in the cold, choose another, and just leave you with regrets and remorse. This needs to die. This is the Death in reverse was down there. This is a pattern that you haven't let go of. It stems from childhood, fear of abandonment of a father situation, or the fear of not getting love from a father. There is maybe just a masculine issue here, male or female, but it's having a lack of faith in the masculine energy that they are not going to be here to love, to serve, to protect, and to be with you. Do you know you need to get that cycle out of your head? You might be some super independent woman that's like, there's no man that can do what I do. Get that out of your head. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have help. It's okay to have a counterpart do things that they're meant to do so you can do things you're meant to do. I'm dealing with a feminine that has problems being vulnerable and sensitive. Yeah, I'm also having a divine feminine here that has problems being in a feminine energy because you've been hurt before. And that is why the ultimate feminine energy, the 2 major arcana, the High Priestess, is in reverse. You're acting more as a masculine than a feminine. Because it's hard for you to give that trust over. You're creating your own monsters. Let's see what's going on. Life renewed is here. Just when the caterpillar thinks it has died, it has new life and a whole different body. Third-party issues created a lot of fear, karmic energy. Best friends. You trusted this person like a friend. There was betrayal. Oh, mending bridges, guys. It's gonna be okay. This person was like your best friend. I mean, you confided secrets to this person that you've never told anyone. This is someone that you loved hanging out with, you couldn't get enough of. You finally opened up the vault. You gave in to this person. Oh. You opened up. They hurt you. And you said, let that be the last time. Because it looks like you've been hurt before and before and before and before. And you were like, you, my best friend, who I've confided everything into. You knew me. You knew what I had been through. You knew the suffering that I felt as a soul. You knew my childhood. You knew things about me that I shared with you. And you hurt me. You abandoned me. You rejected me. You did everything in the world that you could to hurt me at the most ultimate possible way. Whether that was running away from me and my children, whether that was running away from a marriage, whether that was cheating, lying, deceiving, whether that was taking things from you, whether it was anything. But you did it. And now here comes this person back into your life. Here they come, Chariot charging forward. I'm back, I'm here, I'm genuine, Emperor in the upright, reconciliation is here. You've got the honeymoon phase, and all you can say is, nope, too good to be true. Too good to be true. Nope, this is not possible. This person's not really sorry. This person isn't really coming forward for me. No. No. But really what this is you need to heal. You haven't completely done, you're not finished. And so you're like, please go ahead, take your 16 weeks because I need that time too. I have a barrier. The answer is no. I'm not going to let you just come into my life like that. I need to heal. I'm not completely over this. Just not. I need to get over the suffering and the pain of being rejected, 4 of Cups, because of a third party that you chose over me. You left and abandoned me out in the cold. For some of you guys, possibly with children, and you're like, that is really hard to come back from. That's really hard to forgive. Or you left and abandoned me just like my dad or my mom abandoned my parent. You did to me what they did to them. And it's a replay. And so you're just like, I need more time. The good news here is I see so much positive energy. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Super positive. That's about coming out of the cold. No longer being abandoned. Getting paid back what's owed to you. Having restored faith. That's beautiful. 4 of Cups in reverse. This is no longer being overlooked. This is no longer being rejected. This is someone who's like, I see the error of my ways. I choose you. Okay? This is the energy of no longer rejecting love, but welcoming love. That's great news. You've got a lot of good news here. Plus you have the Chariot in the upright, going fast and forward into this new beginning. Okay? 10 of Swords. We've gotten past the worst. The worst is over. You're not going to get worse anymore. You've already been through the worst. Now this is cleanup time. This is the storm came, the tornado destroyed everything. The earthquake came and went. The destruction is here. It's evident. Now we have to mend the bridges. Now we have to pick up and repair the damage that was done. It requires that healing. But how am I going to do that with everything inside of me? My star, my guide, my intuition, the universe, the signs from the universe, and my high priestess energy, my deep inner knowing, my abracadabra magical belief is wounded. I don't believe in that power anymore. I don't trust myself. I don't trust that I'm creating this world. I just think that I'm a victim. I've been hurt. I hate to say it, guys, but we are dealing with someone that has a victim mentality. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm sorry that you went through that. But it's over. Don't let what happened to you become who you are. It was an experience. It taught you something. Now you need to release that. Purge. So you're purging your doubt. You're purging. And you're going to be okay. But you're releasing this. You got to get back home. Home to who you really are. Home to who the divine feminine is, which is loving, forgiving, wise, kind, and strong. You're going to find you again. You're going to be okay. All right, let's get some more messages here for you. Let's see what I want. Let's get an energy oracle. You guys like that one. Let's get an energy oracle. Spirit, what does the divine feminine need to know? Show me what the divine feminine needs to know. Ooh, you have 3rd chakra archangel Camuel, and then you've got 1st chakra archangel Michael. God, the angels are with you, my love. They're with you. They're strong and they're powerful. 2 angels. You might have 2 angels with you at this moment also. There may be 2 very special guides or angels that are helping you right now heal, okay? But something else that you should take note of in your reading is masculine. Again, the wounded masculine. You have a wounded masculine energy. And both of these are masculine chakras. The root, the sacral, and the solar are all masculine. They're male, okay? They represent the masculine. So we are definitely working on healing that wounded masculine energy. Under that, you also have attachment. And it's taking off the mask and attaching this reality that I do have a fear and I'm manifesting my own demons. Let's read it. So this is about emotions, desire, and life force energy. When this card is reversed, it indicates a low ebb in your energy. This can come in the form as low energy, lack of energy, you know, feeling tired and lethargic. It could also be issues that revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When this card appears, you might be suffering from some issues in the abdomen area. You might be experiencing too much cortisol or whatever you call it in the gut. There's some gut issues. You guys have to figure out, why am I getting these gut issues? It might be coming up in the form of cramps. It might be coming up, you know, kidney stones, urinary tract infections. It could be bloat. It could be gout. It could be, you know, so many different forms. But when it becomes damaged and your chakra is damaged by a lack of confidence, a lack of healing, and a lack of health and self-love and self-worth, you bet your ass that third chakra is damaged. You may be even experiencing like weight gain in the stomach area especially. And if you want to spend special time and attention to your solar plexus, any yellow stone or orange stone, gemstone that you have would be great to focus on that. Send it energy, put it on your stomach, tell it to heal your stomach areas. Also spending time and affection on yourself, but in the abdomen area, rubbing lotion on your abdomen, sending great energy into your abdomen. Love. For women, this could be even the womb, you know, but just sending that love and care and affection into that solar plexus. It's right at the belly button, kind of right above the belly button, but it's like right at the belly button, and just sending that energy into you and just healing it. Finding your confidence back, focusing on the abdomen area. Maybe start doing some workouts where you do sit-ups, side crunches, work on the abdomen, start feeling better in that area. Anyways, so you may have also been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in a scattered focus. If this is the case, it's time to become more centered and single-minded. It's not selfish to do self-care. You can choose to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm into your life. With the assistance of Camuel to help you harness your power and spin this dynamic center of life force expression into you, gather up and direct life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goals and your daily life. I recommend lighting a yellow candle on Wednesday or even Sunday for health and healing. Health and healing. I say Wednesday because it's the center of the week and this is the center chakra. So I don't know why I just threw that out there, but I feel like centering something would be helpful. And centering you in the center of a room and surrounding yourself in yellow would be extremely healing for this chakra also. I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to get into the 35. First chakra, Archangel Michael. And I'm sure most of you all know that that first chakra represents money, parents, house, job, security, and the foundation. This is Maslow's law, right? Maslow had a few different sections that your needs must be met before you can function. There's like a pyramid. I don't remember every single thing, but food, you must have eaten, you must have food, you must have safety and security in the form of somewhere to live or protect you from the elements. And sleep. There was something else. I don't remember all of Maslow's laws. But look, I know food and a home were like number one. Okay? And if without that, everything else is a mess. So I know that right now what is troubling you is I need to make sure that my finances are secure because I need to have a phone. I need to have a vehicle. I need to have a home. Those are priority. And work takes precedence because that's what gives me the ability to have that. Also food, okay? Having enough to eat. But what we don't pay attention to is any shelter is not the same as a good shelter. And any food is not the same as good food. So if you're struggling with the bare necessities, think about the essentials to a healthy life. For example, if someone is a millionaire and has a mansion and they are focused on work every day and stuff themselves with Taco Bell, I wouldn't say they're living their best life. They may have a mansion and a really great job, but they're not healthy and their home is not a peaceful home. What if they gave up that life and had a tiny house instead in, I don't know, Canada, in the mountains somewhere, in the forest? There's something very healing about the trees. I don't remember what I read exactly, but the trees breathe, they give off, obviously, oxygen, but more than that, they give off some kind of life force energy. And even 2 days or 3 days around trees, it fills you with this energy, this chemical that can last you for like a month, just by a few days of being around trees. Trees are super awesome. We should be planting so many trees. I hope you guys plant trees just to do it, just to give another tree to this world. Even if you start with seedlings, little seeds, plant trees. I know it's redundant to buy trees that were already living somewhere and you're just buying them and putting them somewhere else. Kind of defeats the purpose, but either way, you're still planting a tree. But I'm a firm believer of seeds because they grow. And those are trees that have never had a start yet versus a nursery. They've already started somewhere. But plant trees. Anyways, this first chakra is your roots of your tree. And the rest of your tree only flourishes and grows so long as your foundation is secure. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, it matters how much you feel grounded and healed and happy and healthy. And so both of these are about health. And I just have to say, for the feminine, I think your health is a little washy right now. I'm definitely getting feelings that you need to heal. You may be healing from a sickness. You may be healing from a disease. You may be healing from obesity. You may be healing from depression. You may be healing from who knows what. There's like a plethora, okay? You pick it. But you're healing. And there's something about your health that needs help because it's been neglected. And that is the very foundation of your life. So whatever this is, even if it's depression, find a way to get happier. Okay. So this is about stability and security, and it says, Michael, by the way, the page number on here is 111. Just thought you should know. 111. I think that's a very prominent number for you. But Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense and stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. And even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are being resolved at this time. And I like that they said that, feeling secure, having problems with feeling secure in the past. You have a problem with security, feminine. You don't feel secure in your own energy, and you sure as hell do not feel secure in a masculine's energy with you because there's been third parties, children are involved, abandonment's been here, rejection's been here, betrayal and backstabbing's been here. So you're damn right you don't feel secure. But abracadabra comes up because you have the power to manifest a new reality. It wasn't your fault when you were a kid. It wasn't your fault when you didn't know better and you were just manifesting on the fly and you had no idea you were manifesting. It matters today. It matters today because now you know better. You're not going to get away with that shit anymore. In the past, you could get away with manifesting all that shit because you didn't know. Now you know. So you can't continue. Anyways, even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are being resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. I love it. And we've gotten a lot of fives. You guys have gotten 5, 5, 5. Actually, you've gotten 4 fives. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 everywhere. So you've got attachment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 fives. My word. Change is the challenge. Thank you, Claudia, for the $2.99 and the little pair. Thank you so much for that sticker. I love it. So, perceived need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card is telling you that there's a passage that's being stopped by some pretty strong attachments to old patterns and people of the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. And although you guys may be wearing the mask of pretense or even contentment or bravery that you act like is here, but it's really not, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, and even old relationships. Even the childhood situations. Are you living in fear, addicted to the old? What about an old relationship that went sour? What about unhealthy habits? What about desperation about a future that it makes you in the energy of just not being happy right now because you don't have what you want? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take some different action. Break those chains. Live a more healthy and free and open, authentic life. It is going to be hard, but you have to have courage. It may take some courage and effort to let this go, but know that you're capable to do it. But until you do, the difficult energy that you've been feeling is just going to repeat itself, and it may keep you stuck. Thank you so much for that comment, Cynthia. Best channel, hands down. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. All right, guys. Underneath home, ironically, is the card healing. Whoops, we got 2. Healing. I love this picture because I just want to be where she's at, like right now. Wouldn't you guys love to just have a sunflower and a cute little hat, looking and feeling great in a healthy, happy body, hair just so, in a field of flowers, sun beaming down on you, like you've got nothing better to do than to just be there and feel how good that must feel. I mean, I would love to just put myself into this card. And that's what you guys are working on, this healing. We got secrets again with the High Priestess. There is some secrets to healing, guys. Maybe you should get some books on healing. I feel like this is get out there and discover some new books. Read more. I know it's cliche, but I really think if you turn off the social media, no more TikTok, no more Instagram, Facebook, or TV, and you make yourself a little reading nook. Sunny and bright. Has to be sunny because we're dealing with the solar plexus here. A little window somewhere to give you some sunshine. Put some yellow in that room. Yellow candles, you're really going to start healing. But I think reading a good book about healing is going to be so great for you. So I love you guys so much. You're going to get back to your old selves. There's so much damage that has been done in your life, in your childhood, in your relationships. You know, maybe even some of you who have children, there's so much damage that has been done. Don't let the damage of those past situations write the story of your future or your present. They don't belong with you to hurt you anymore. You don't deserve to continue to be hurt like this. You don't deserve 10 of Swords continuously. You don't deserve 4 of Cups continuously. You don't. But it's not going to stop until you stop thinking, manifesting, and believing that. All right. Remember I said I think you have 2 angels around you. I want to read this card. I feel called to it. It's got the yellow orbs. Super called to it. The temple path, the number 12, the 12 disciples, the 12 constellations, the 12 stars, the 12 months of the year. There's just something about 12 and the finale. I'm sorry, the finality. Is that a word? I don't know. But the ending. That's what I'm trying to get to. There's something about 12 and the ending. You're being guided though. So spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual revolution and evolution. This is the new you. The winding path you're on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden. The spiritual destiny. Your soul has had in mind for this lifetime a beautiful purpose. This card upright is here to tell you that you are worth so much more than what you've experienced. Those were just lessons, hard lessons. Now the good stuff is ready to come in, but you have to listen to your soul. You are on a karmic path, and it's been heading you in the right direction. And the choices you've made were important for your soul growth. Can you accept that some of those hard lessons were something you've already agreed to? And I think this is something you've had problems with. And the number 2, Major Arcana. You know, it's about contractual decisions, choices. When she's in reverse, it's, I don't remember that I signed up for this. Sometimes our souls, they pass, they go to the other side and they're like, I'm done, I don't want to go back down there. There's a lot of past life experiences, memories, or even life after death, experiences. And they always are like, I don't want to do this. But Spirit has a way of reminding you, you already knew you were going to do this. You already signed up for it. You already knew you were going to experience the 10 of Swords. You already knew as a soul you were going to be rejected with the 4 of Cups. You already knew that you were going to have a difficult childhood. And you already knew that you were going to be left out in the cold and abandoned, possibly in repetition the way your family was. Your own personal children and yourself have maybe also been abandoned in some way. But the ugly truth is you already knew. You just don't remember. Your soul doesn't remember on a conscious level with the star in reverse. You don't see clearly. It's foggy. You don't remember these contracts. but the book of secrets, the book of life. You were meant to experience them. Now the challenge, 55555, right? The challenge and the trial is to overcome those difficulties and do what you need to do now. Heal, revive, let go, and manifest. You are called here to manifest, to know how to do that through the uses of magic, apothecary, healing, meditation, grounding, writing the story again. You're getting more powerful as you go. Anyways, your guides are telling you to remember, try to have some insight, because you're on a karmic path and you were already aware. You just don't remember. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, which is always present with you. You have friends, family members, angels, and guides, all loving spirits and helpers who are right here assisting you if you only look at the signs. Call upon them and ask them to open up their wisdom and help inspire you. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time. So keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self, that high priestess, will be grateful, and you will have some wonderful influences that you can actually turn to if you just ask. I feel like you've been very distant from your spiritual self lately. Why? It's pain. Pain's caused you to be distant. Again, I'm going to leave you with, I hope you find an area in your home that you can make a reading nook. Reading a healing book will be very good for you. Let's see what the animals have to say. They're also spirit guides that are animals. What does your animal spirit want to say to the Divine Feminine? So bottom of the deck, we have cats. Cats, all right. So independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Oh, I got some messages. Some people might be getting a new kitten or a new cat or reconnecting with the cat you already have at home. But there's some kind of a new energy here with the cats. And maybe that's just your spirit animal. Intuitive, loving, and cuddly when you want to be, but not always. You're also a hunter. You're also very intuitive. But remember who you are. And the cats are like, it's okay to cuddle and be part of family, but remember your own strength, your own independence. You're not just the mom, the sister, the brother, the lover, the husband, the wife. You are you. You're special. You're independent. Remember that person. Wow, more cats. Well, we've got the lion. Okay, we're definitely channeling cats today in every sense. You have a higher calling. That's the lion. Higher calling, okay? So it says, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of your past and reclaim your majesty. Get your crown back. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. I love those words. You will find success with contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. I'm also hearing pride. You need to have some sense of self-pride and value those around you. I have a very important message. Sometimes we're so busy looking for the person that's missing from our tribe, that 100th sheep that went astray. We're so busy and focused. This is a whole different aspect of the 99, but we can be so focused on someone who's missing that we're neglecting the ones that are here with us. I really want that message to sink in. Don't neglect those around you who are supporting you, loving you in your life for a reason, because you're so focused. micro-focused on the person you want to bring into the fold. I have a feeling that part of your manifestative issues are when you don't appreciate those who are with you, you can't manifest somebody else to be with you because you're rejecting the people around you. So the universe doesn't want to bring someone else into the people around you energy because there's this, I reject those who are around me. I kind of have a feeling that once you start embracing those around you and being appreciative of them, you have more of a chance to manifest this person that's out there, the 99, the one sheep that got away. I think you have more of a chance at attracting that person back into your life when you're into you and you're into your tribe. I also had a vision just now with the lions. This picture. There's a storm outside on the savannah. It's thundering, it's lightning. I hear the thunder. The storms are, forming. They're getting ready to pour. And there's a few lions out there still hunting. But the pride gathers up under a tree. And look at that, I'm at 111 minutes. 111 has been a message today. Anyways, they're gathering under a tree. And again, the root chakra, the tree, there's a symbolic thing here. This represents the soul family. They're not out there roaring and calling in the missing cat family. They're going to the tree. And they're together. And they're stronger together. And they're all under there. Do you think that lion or those other lions that are out there in the field are going to remain out there and go somewhere else? No. They're going to return to their soul family. They're going to return to the pride. They're going to return to the tree. You don't have to go out chasing your soul family. They know where home is. And as long as you're present in home, you're in home tree, your home, your pride will come to you. They all know where home is. And so you need to be stronger and more independent in yourself and in your roots and in your stability and in your home and in your worth. And your pride will come to you. Your soul family will be there. You don't have to work hard at getting them to you. But there is that little trick. Manifesting someone, you do have to speak as though they're already with you. And you do have to feel as though they're already with you. So thinking it, speaking it, all of that, pretty important. That is something you consciously have to do. And it's going to take work, yep. And every time you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts about your person being absent, your person choosing someone else, your person hurting you, snap that thought into check. Nope, that's not my reality. I am chosen, I am the one, I am loved, and we are happy in union together, and we are a soul family, and we are always connected, and nothing keeps us apart. We are in a good place. We are in a good place right now, and keep speaking that. You have to do that. That's conscious. Anyways, that is your reading, guys. I'm going to let you go. Things are finally moving forward. To sum up this feminine reading, you've reached the end of a very dark, cold time, a very painful cycle. You just have to believe it's the end, and you have to close the chapters in the books on the past. Do not manifest what has hurt you before into the now. It's a time for healing and purging. So I think once you guys get through this little period, you're going to be fine. It's just a period of healing for both of you. You're both, your masculine and yourself, mirroring in a retrospective time of going inside yourselves and healing the old wounds of your pasts and finding strength and courage and healing in your body. So getting out of depression and getting healthier. The signs that are really prominent for the feminine energy, are going to be Leo. We also have, well, Chariot was Cancer vibes. So Leo and Cancer definitely here. Libra, okay. Aquarius is also here. And Sagittarius. Those are the ones that I feel. So I hope you guys can find that strength inside yourselves to just take a moment out and breathe and do your healing. Divine Feminine, your message to your masculine is, I have some issues that I'm working on. I love you. I want to flirt with you. I want to be with you, but I do have a barrier. And I have a fear. And I just feel like you're happier without me. And I just feel rejected. And I feel hurt. And I feel abandoned. So really that is the message to the masculine from the feminine. You feel all those things. And you're having to deal with that. You do have faith and belief that you can mend those bridges. That this is worth fighting for. Okay? And that this can be renewed. But right now you're working on being a better person. And you're going to focus on you. So right now the love door is a little bit closed. It's not that you're not sending love and flirtation and all of that their way, because I think you are, but I think there's some hesitation. And I don't want that hesitation to be fear. And I don't want that hesitation to be skeptical. And I don't want it to be worries about secrets that they may be keeping from you. I want you to transmute those dark thoughts into power and start healing by preaching into your life. I'm having a reconciliation with my best friend, with the love of my life. We will be together again, healed. Our life is going to be renewed. Our pain of the past will be fixed. We're going to mend those bridges. I'm just going to work on myself in the time being. But keep speaking that they are with you and they love you and you love them and all is well. Keep speaking that, because where home is, they will be. The pride will come home to the root, to the soul family. Your person will always know their way home to you, okay? So don't let those doubts and fears cloud you anymore. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please hit the like button on your way out if you haven't yet. I'd appreciate you a lot. Thank you. And if you're interested in any services I have to offer you, please go to www.jks1111.com. Business is getting returned as usual now. A little bit catch-up work here. Give me some patience. I just got back home from my grandma's funeral. Had a lot going on in Texas for a little while. But I'm back home and, you know, I'm here for you guys. And we're going to get back to things, okay? I love you so much. Be strong today. My heart is with you. You've got this. And I'll see you guys later. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, but I'm doing my best. And hang in there, everybody. If you have any questions about this reading or any suggestions for another reading, please put that in the comments below. I love you all. And if you want to send any love donations or any thank yous, you can do that to Cash App. Money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. Put those good vibes out there for me and for you. Remember, the one that gives gathers, and whatever you put out there comes back to you ×3. So don't forget that. All right? I love you all. Have a blessed and beautiful day. And like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. You've got this. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Markers, for moderating, and thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I love you all. Thank you. If you're first time here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around. If you guys have returned, I'm so grateful for you. So grateful for you. Keep watching the videos, guys. There's plenty more in my playlists if you want to catch up on other readings or just see what title pops out at you. There's probably a special message in there. Spirit's kind of giving me that thought to put out there for somebody. Check them out. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Don't forget that book reading, that little book nook. Hope you guys can make one for yourselves. And don't forget yellow. And don't forget doing a candle. Oh, and today's Wednesday. Don't forget doing a candle today, a little yellow candle for healing. You've got this, guys. I'll see you later. Bye, Elizabeth. I love you. Bye, Mex. Bye, Eat Me. Oh, you're sending, oh, family healing and protection. I love you. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Markers. Transformation Queen, I love you, girl. Ted, I love you. Thanks for being here. Elizabeth, I love you so much. Oh, you guys are great. Look at you. Nikki, I love you. I love you guys. Thank you guys for returning. Tiffany, you're going to rewatch it. I love you. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll see you later.